Hey everyone, it's been a while. Here is a little project I've been working on that I feel like it was probably time to share. And it is the wonderful Orca music sequencing environment running on the Teletype hardware. So with a keyboard connected, you control this just like you would in another Orca instance. And so we can try something really simple. Just put in a little counter. So the internal metronome can be activated here by pressing space, and that will make it run internally. You can adjust the speed of that by holding down shift and pressing arrows up and down. So it's a nice little convenient way to adjust that. BPMs are a little, I don't want to say off, but like you're operating in ticks and Orca and not necessarily in BPMs. However, you can also connect a trigger in. And so in this case, I have PAM over here. So let's start that. And that will now run the Orca environment, which will make it easy to keep it synced with other things. So let's try to load something. If you press escape, you get a set of scenes. I think I added support for 32 so far. We'll see how much other space is needed, but at least that seemed to be workable. The general options in here is S to save, R to rename, and press delete to delete something. And to load something, you simply press enter. So let me just start recording here and then press enter. And now I have this little Orca scene running. And this is really all there is to it right now. It's pretty simple. It should support the full set of Orca instructions or operands, but I'm not exactly an Orca expert. So at this point, what I'm asking for is if you enjoy using Orca, give this a spin. I'm gonna put a little distribution out there that just has the firmware build and the instructions. Hopefully get some other people to play with this, see what works, see what doesn't work. And then once I've done a little bit of a debugging of that, I'll assemble a proper open source repo and put that out there. And just to make it clear, like, this is really not my work. The only reason I was able to do this is that the Orca C base is so beautifully simple and so well written, and everyone else that maintains the open source repos for Teletype firmware, like Duke, maintains a Docker container that allows you to build it. Because otherwise, right now, I only have an M1 based Mac available, and I would not be able to actually build this because the toolchain is no longer available. But through the generous help of others, there are Docker images available that makes it possible for me to develop and build this. But really, this is just a firmware mashup between Orca and the original Teletype firmware. I hope someone else finds this useful and fun. Hopefully we can get it polished and just make it something that's available out there. I did get some suggestions for putting this out in VCV Rack as well. I've not done anything for VCV yet, but I suspect, especially with the help of something like Claude Code, it's probably pretty easy to get this ported to there. So once we have the bugs weeded out, I'll make sure to add a port for that as well, make it a little easier to get started with. Alright. Thanks for listening, and like I said, if you enjoy this kind of thing, please give it a try and give me some feedback. Let's get the bugs weeded out, and let's make a proper open source release of this. Thank you.